Like, bro, you were saying that happiness is a choice.
Happiness is a choice.
Can you elaborate on
Yeah, I can.
But I'm not.
May you elaborate on that?
So, I had an experience at Rolling Loud.
that? Okay,
The first
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there too.
Okay,
right?
okay. So the reason why this guy is even here today is because I haven't talked to this guy in like 6-7 months.
Literally.
6-7 months.
No contact.
No contact. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So he was logging into his audio music production software and he needed the password. So he
It was on his
message-
account.
It was on my account. So that's how he contacted me. And then he's like, bro, Hamza, I just been through one of the craziest experience of my life and I have to come and tell you this. And this guy came all the way from Milton, which is like
I didn't even know this podcast was a thing, guys. I didn't know we were doing this thing.
Really?
I literally just came to see him on God.
That's crazy.
Wallahi. I had no idea. And then he's like, yo, my boys are coming over. I'm like, oh, I'll chill with the boys. And then like when we were coming inside, he's like, yo, there's a whole podcast set up. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Surprise.
Just surprises after surprises. eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, so let me tell you guys about Rolling Loud.
okay, what is Rolling Loud?
It's a festival. It's a music festival.
Like what type of festival?
Yeah, it's
Is
like
it EDM?
no, it's like rap music, hip hop,
Okay.
like top 500 type stuff,
Toronto?
billboards.
That Roger Rich came out, bro.
The first day, I accidentally did 3 grams of shrooms for the first time in my life.
Wait. How did you do that accidentally?
I just ate more than I like perceived. I was already first of all.
No,
Yeah.
you slipped and fell. You know?
Yeah, I was like, yo.
No, it was the first time I have ever done it. I've never done shrooms, and I had 14 grams in the bag. And it was all like mushed up. It wasn't even like, like I had nothing, so I was just munching.
Munching up on
Yeah.
it.
I had 3 or 4 grams for the first time, and
Yeah.
I didn't know, and I was already drunk as fuck. This was pre. This is pre. Before I was going in, I'm like, yo, let me start this. I'll get inside by the time it kicks in.
Okay.
I was so that's what I did,
Yeah.
and yo, it kicked in. The instant I stepped into the festival,
Jeez.
it kicked in so hard that I could barely walk. And bro, everything was just moving. Everything was just moving. The ground just felt like it was moving.
The whole world has a heartbeat.
I don't know about a heartbeat, but like, dude, everything just felt like a wavelength, yo.
It's like a pulse, right? You know
Like
what
a
I mean?
vibration?
You know what I
Like
mean?
you felt like you were underwater, but it was like.
Kind of, yo. He's not wrong.
No,
He's not wrong.
My cousin told me that.
No,
All right,
that's
so-
true, that is, yeah.
I sat down, bro, and I called my girlfriend, and
She was there? Or you
no,
called
she was on the way there,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
we were supposed to do it together and shit, but I was impatient, and I called her, and yo, the amount of love I felt for this woman, I had never experienced in my life. I swear to God, bro. And when I closed my eyes and I like kind of passed out, I think I fell asleep for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like a bum. I felt like a loser. I was like by the washrooms, and I felt defeated as fuck. And all I could do was pray to God. I'm like, yo, I'm so sorry. I messed up. Please take this feeling I messed up. I felt so scared. I was scared out of my mind, bro.
Why were you scared?
Bro, what I was feeling, I couldn't fathom it.
What were you feeling?
Bro, everything was moving. Everything was moving like this. Everything. As in like, the ground was moving like that. All the people's heads were moving like this.
It's like, imagine someone stripped your life of every ounce of control you even had, which is already little to begin with.
Yeah.
It's scary because you either accept it or you give it a glimpse of fight, which will honestly just make it worse.
That's what I did.
And that's the thing. It's easy to do, right?
Because as humans,
that's
we
your
do that.
natural, natural reaction, bro.
Yo, so after the whole thing, and I talked to my girlfriend, she was on the phone, she was trying to comfort me, blah, 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 and try to like thing, and I was crying my eyes out, yo. Like crying my eyes out. And I sat down, and I just closed my eyes, and I think I passed out for around like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up, my girlfriend was calling me. I was like 13 missed calls, like 14 or something. And I called her back, and she told me, hey, please find water. Because I couldn't even think, guys. I couldn't even think. Like, imagine being in a place you couldn't even fathom being in, yo. You know what I
That's not a
mean?
good environment to be
different
in
world.
either, yo.
And bro, it's hundreds of people walking back and forth and screaming, yelling in bass and 808 and music. Like, I couldn't fathom anything. Like, it felt like I was looking at myself outside of this frame of view I have in my eyes. Does that make sense?
Like third person.
Third person.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything. I couldn't fathom anything. I couldn't hold on to anything. I couldn't understand anything. I couldn't walk. I could barely breathe. You know what I'm saying?
You're like suffocating while walking.
I was like, no, I was sitting on the floor when I woke up, guys. When I woke up, and somehow my girlfriend's voice genuinely guided me through, like I was taking steps towards the water. And the scariest thing is, there were fucking cops everywhere, bro. This was the entrance, bro. They had guard dogs, like on leashes, smelling for drugs and bombs. This is, you can check this. They had fucking SWAT members walking around the entrance with guard dogs, with fucking on big ass leashes. Like big ass dogs sniffing people for bombs and drugs. So I'm panicked.
So bro, like while you were asleep, were you asleep or were you still in your imagination, just eyes are closed?
Yeah, that's what it
Eyes were
feels like,
closed?
bro. I
You were just
couldn't
present for a while.
bro, I couldn't open my eyes, guys. I couldn't open
your
my
eyes.
eyes. Like, it was, that's terrifying.
So you naturally fell asleep without
Bro,
your control.
literally. So if I opened my eyes, everything was so terrifying that like I couldn't keep them open, and I couldn't, and I was just like this. I just didn't want to feel anything.
Did it feel like a nightmare?
Yes, it felt like the scary. It felt like I was going into like a black hole.
It's a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Yes,
That's the worst part, bro.
That's a sick metaphor. I love that.
No,
It was a
that's-
nightmare I couldn't wake up from. That's what it felt like.
Because your reality becomes a nightmare, right?
Like, reality was that, and I couldn't accept. I couldn't
Okay,
fathom.
I got a question. So, there's no way you went alone. You had friends with you.
No, it was just me there waiting for my girl. Yes, that's
So
it.
you pulled up. Oh shit.
I pulled up alone, bro. Bro, it's
not
not.
fun,
It's
bro.
not fun, bro. Listen, it's there. You literally get to the like. You can't fathom it. Your mind can literally not conceive what you're feeling. And the craziest part is, guys, believe this, don't believe this. I couldn't give a fuck less. Straight the fuck up. Believe it or not, bro. When I woke up and I drank water and I splashed my face. It was like the most enlightened I had ever felt in my life, and I went on my. I remember this so clearly, bro. In a crowd full of everywhere was just running. When I splashed my face and I drank cold water, and I went to I just fell to my knees and I cried so hard because I was so grateful because I could breathe again and I was able to be present again. Right after I woke up. And yo, this thing, whatever I felt when I fell asleep or something, bro, when I woke up, it felt like God like saved my life or something. And I fell to my knees right then and there, crying and praying. And ever since then, bro, I have been the happiest I've ever been, the most like free I've ever felt in my life. The most present, present, like now, not depressed about yesterday or anxious about tomorrow, but happy about today.
You're here.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what it felt like. And that's what it feels like now, bro. You know what I mean?
I can see it, bro.
I swear to God, guys. This shit was
the
unreal.
relief, bro. Because it's like, in that moment, you will never think it's going to end. And the fact that it does, bro, it's just...
It does.
But, okay, that begs the question. Do you ever want to go back to that?
100%.
Really?
In my opinion, bro, this is gonna be sick. Have you guys heard of ayahuasca?
Yes.
What is it?
It is the thing that will literally get you the highest on this planet.
Remember I was telling you the most intense psychedelic experience
On this
possible for
planet,
man?
yeah. So what that thing does, it kills your ego. And that's what I want to feel.
What's the name?
Shrooms does the same thing as
Shrooms
well.
did this for me. It
Shrooms
killed
has
part of my
ego
ego.
diet.
Part of
I
it.
doing AY. I heard
Everyone,
that
yeah,
one
like
frog thing
shamans.
that people do as well.
So
It's crazy.
essentially,
I don't know about the frog, but ayahuasca.
no,
is
the
real.
frog is for the core element is the DMT.
DMT is
That messed
crazy.
the trip to me. It's the most intense psychedelic experience. It's so intense to the point where your body actually does not require you to be consciously awake anymore because it takes over. It shuts your body down.
Yo,
it takes over.
it can feel like thousands of years.
100%. Like you feel fucked. There's been people that apparently recorded coming out with living a full 6-month life with a wife and kids.
Exactly.
You know, it's
yes.
and it's
Yo,
not
bro,
something you can
everyone,
necessarily doubt.
have
Try
you
it,
noticed? Okay, have you noticed?
No, bro.
Have you noticed the similarities on all of their experiences, bro? Each person that has talked about ayahuasca has felt that closeness to God.
I actually doubt that. I think they think that they had a closeness to God, but the reality is, I don't believe that something that God has forbidden can make you close to God. Unless when he saved you and pulled you out of it, I feel like that was a sign from God, not the actual distraught you were feeling itself. You know what I mean?
And we know that devil himself is able to come in many forms.
Many.
Yes.
So it's except Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He cannot replicate his face. Otherwise he can replicate anything and come as that and influence you as that.
No, just chilling, bro.